Gary True and Todd Davis here to bring you the call tonight for the Mercer County Lady Titans as they take on the Southwestern Lady Warriors. As it is a big night here, the following game after this game will be Boyle County and Pulaski County. We'll talk about those a little bit, but Todd, Mercer, and Southwestern, a lot of history between these two teams throughout the regular seasons, and then obviously postseason battles as well, meeting again here in the region.
Yeah, the interesting thing about Southwestern and Mercer is they always end their season. They do a home and away each on a 2-year contract, and so I always play that last game of the year and going right into district and regional tournament. Mercer goes down to Southwestern, or went down to Southwestern this year for that final game, and was up 13 in the third quarter, but ended up getting beat pretty significantly. But it just, Coach talked about it the other night or the other day on the show, but things just once they started going wrong, they went drastically wrong and just couldn't get over that hump and get it back. But I think that was helped build a great deal of their confidence, from that game, and so it'll be interesting to see how this one plays out. It's with a young team. You worry about that in this type of situation, when you start to get into the regional tournament, and the atmosphere can be a little overwhelming, but at the same time that youth can be a benefit because they just don't understand it and they just go out and play. So it'll be interesting to see how things turn out tonight.
Okay, this is our Custom Promotional Products pregame show. Custom Promotional Products of Harrodsburg, the official game attire of the Rooster, has you covered for your favorite team wear and all of your embroidery needs. You can visit with Cindy and Larry in Harrodsburg on Lexington Street, or give them a call at Custom Promotional Products at 734-5222. And a terrific sponsor, Mercer County and Bergen Athletics. Greatly appreciate those great folks at Custom Promotional Products. As Mercer County comes in, obviously improving off of last year, 14-13 record overall. They were 6-8 against 12th region competition. Pulaski County Southwestern 19-9, and they were 11-2 against teams out in the 12th region. Those two losses came to Pulaski County back in the first part of February, and they were within the same week. They played home and away, and they lost one game by 6 and the other one to 8. That's the only two losses in the 12th region competition. So, and as Todd mentioned, these two teams met back on February the 19th, and Southwestern won that game 72-51. So we'll talk a little bit about that and also look at the stats here, as we'll turn it over to Todd and kind of go through some of that here real quick.
Well, just looking at the season, Mercer, as Gary said, comes in 14-13 on the year compared to Southwestern's 19-9. Mercer scored 1,421 points, and one of the few teams in the region to give up fewer points or give up fewer points than they've scored, so allowing the opponents, or not allowing the opponents to outscore them, and they ended up just making it over the hump. It was almost even for Mercer County. However, Southwestern has scored 1,682 points, but only given up 1,406, so about 280 points difference when you look at the big scheme of things there. But Mercer shooting 35%, right at 36% from the field, 41.5% for Southwestern. I think their MO is they are trying to get up as many shots, as many threes as they can. Just looking at the three-point shots, Southwestern's put up 542 to compare to Mercer's 460, so almost 100 difference from that aspect. But they've hit 156 compared to Mercer's 116. And the free throw line, Southwestern has got a little bit of an advantage there with shooting 64%, getting to the line 425 times, where Mercer's been there 563, so they've been there far more than Southwestern, but only shooting 59%. So about a 5-point difference from that point. But one stat that stands out for Mercer is they do have 1,054 rebounds on the year compared to just 874 for Southwestern. if we go back to the 19th and look at it, Mercer just getting up. They did get up 25 attempts from 3, hitting 7. Southwestern just got up 22, but overall they got up a total of 75 compared to Mercer's 56 attempts at the basket, and Mercer just hitting 16, and Southwestern doubling that. So they also Southwestern won the battle of the boards that night, 44-39. So about 5 more rebounds, and I think that was the difference in that when things started to shift in that third quarter, and Southwestern was able to cut the lead and get turn things back around and pull away from Mercer there in the fourth.
Well, it's interesting because when you talk about the season rebounds and how many for the entire season Mercer had out-rebounded Southwestern, as a whole, and I think Mercer averages like right at 39 rebounds a game, Southwestern 31, but yet Southwestern won it that night.
Yes, they did.
And if you shoot a lot of threes, we've seen it all year. If you shoot a lot of threes, you get long rebounds. It comes out. You might be in great position underneath to box out, but sometimes it goes over your head, and maybe the other team that's shooting a lot of threes kind of get that. But very interesting stat, to see that Mercer, I think in that game, if I understood you right, there were 9 out of 31 on 2-point baskets, and Southwestern 27 out of 53 from 2-point range. So kind of really seemed like they won the inside battle. It must have really, and obviously a lot of that could have been putbacks from rebounds and offensive boards and so forth.
Yeah, and Coach Souter did mention that in the fourth quarter they really hurt Mercer on the offensive boards. So Mercer didn't do what they needed to do on the defensive side, with those rebounds, and they were able to get several attempts, and when you get second and third chance points, you're doing good things on the offensive side of things on the boards, but defensively, that usually comes back to haunt you.
All right, let's take a quick 1-minute break, and we'll come back and talk a little more and then get ready for the national anthem starting lineups. You're listening to Mercer County Basketball on the Hometown Radio Network. Back in 1 minute on the Hometown Radio Network.
What does it mean to believe in something? To truly support and get behind it? To be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
Why buy at Danville Office Equipment? You will save up to 60% off the MSP on the items you use in your office every day. DOE will ship your order free of charge within 75 miles of any of our locations. We have over 30,000 items, including office supplies, furniture, printing, copiers, printers, fax machines, computers, and business cards. This is owner Scott Bottoms. If you're not satisfied with your order, return it for full credit. We really appreciate your business. Danville Office Equipment, also in Somerset and Lebanon.
All right, welcome back. So this is about 2 minutes away from start of the game as Mercer County Southwestern continuing to warm up here on the floor here at Lincoln County High School as they host a region every year. Rotates between the boys and the girls. This year it's the girls' action. Last night was the opening round, and West Jessamine defeated Wayne County. And in the second game, Rockcastle County defeated Danville Christian Academy. So Rockcastle and West Jessamine advanced to the Friday semifinal, and the two winners from tonight will be in the other semifinal Friday evening at 8 o'clock. That's what they're playing for here tonight.
Last night I was talking to Mike Marcy earlier, and he said that West Jessamine got down 12 early in that matchup, and so they were able to, once they started battling back, then they were able to pull away towards the end. But it turned out being both games actually ended up being a little closer than anticipated, and the second game was just as close for a while as well. So the team that won, however, just ended up pulling away both, at the end of the game.
So DCA, who had won the girls region the last 2 years, lost last night, so they are out of it. If you go back the year before that, do you remember who won it then?
Rockcastle, wasn't it?
Mercer County.
Or was it that was that year?
23. Mercer won in 23.
Yeah,
and then
I wasn't going back far enough. Yep, that was.
DCA won it in 24 and 25. We'll have a new champion this year, so it won't be a repeat anymore. But all right, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back, get ready for our starting lineups and the national anthem. Let's return back in 2 minutes on our hometown radio network.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. We are the #1 volume retail dealer for Central Kentucky and the fastest growing Mazda dealer in the state of Kentucky. Our people make a difference and we make it easy. Stop by and see for yourself how car buying should be. 225 South Danville Bypass or online at stuartpowell.com.
Because we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda.
Ready to remodel your home with new kitchen, bath, or lighting, but costs are holding you back? Good news, the Big Deal Store and HometownLive.net can help you get started with your remodeling dreams. You can now save money on gift certificates to Lux 218 in Danville, your new headquarters for luxury remodeling for less. They have a wonderful showroom of ideas to kickstart your home remodeling job this year. Don't let price hold you back. Get true luxury for less at Lux 218 and then get extra savings by buying gift certificates at the Big Deal Store. You can get $100 for half price when you buy 5 or more. So get $1,000 for just $500. For all the details, visit the Big Deal Store and HometownLive.net. Remodeling just got easier and so much more affordable when you team up with Lux 218 and the Big Deal Store.
Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrodsburg Tire.
All right, and welcome back. A beautiful rendition of the national anthem there. Getting us ready for starting lineups, brought to you as always by the good folks at Linda Wilson Realty. Stop in and see them on Legion Drive in Harrodsburg, or give Linda a call at 734-4556 and see why selling Mercer County is what Linda Wilson Realty does best. Starting lineups for Mercer County is a junior, number 20, Izzy Carlton, averaging 18.7 and 12.7 rebounds a game. A sophomore, number 10, Maddie Baker, averages 4.3 points and 7 rebounds a game. A freshman, number 4, Annie Relaford, averages 4.9 points a game. A sophomore, number 00, Olive Frisbee, averages 5 points a game. Rounding out the starting lineups is an 8th grader, Karis Wilhelm, averaging 4.6 points a game. And Todd, in the previous game against Southwestern, she had 10 rebounds in that game. Big night
she's
for her.
really come along here towards the end of the season. She's had some really good games.
For Southwestern, a junior, number 23, Kylie Dalton, averages 5.6 points a game. A junior, number 3, Jalen Day, averages 15.6. She is their leading scorer. A sophomore, number 12, Michaela Monroe, averages 11.1. And number 2 is a junior, Kiara Scott. She averages 8.4 points a game. And rounding out the starting lineups is number 54, a junior, Samaj Artis, averages 6.3 points a game, as they will start 4 juniors and a sophomore for Southwestern Lady Warriors, coached by Junior Molden. They have 9 juniors on their roster, no seniors. So I guess you could say a whole lot more of an experienced team than what Mercer County is. And fortunately, the Titans tonight are without Alexa Wade once again. It's like,
yeah, it's unfortunate. I think Coach and her teammates, as well as Alexa, was hoping she'd be able to get back on the floor tonight, but unfortunately couldn't do it.
Carlton wins the tip, but Southwestern gets possession as they will open up in the white uniforms, orange numbers, blue and orange stripes for the Lady Warriors. Here's a drive by Day, cut off, kicks it back out as the Lady Titans taught in a 2-3 zone. There's a 3 off of the right side, no good. Rebounded by Carlton for Mercer County. That shot was by number 33, Molly Osborne. Mercer offensively, as they were in the blue uniforms tonight. They had red uniforms on at the district, so blue uniforms tonight. Red numbers trimmed in white, and blue and red stripes for the Lady Titans.
So Southwestern's in their own version of a 2-3 themselves.
Pass inside, tried to get it to Carlton, and it is stolen away. And coming up the floor, they get a foul. First foul of the game is going to go on Olive Frisbee. Just underway here, almost 1 minute into the game. Both teams have a possession, no score on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. This is Dalton with it out front, top of the zone. Left side to Day. Now cross court, Dalton, right wing. Back out front to Scott, passes it in the middle. And we get a pass over the head, but we're going to say a foul on Carlton with a push in the back.
I think she pushed her hard. I think just unfortunately got her hand on her back, and it looked that way.
So comes in all the way out front to Dalton. Corner 3 is long, no good. Rebounded inside by Osborne. Her shot's blocked. Southwestern comes down with it once again. Scott puts it up, no good. And Maddie Baker gets the Mercer rebound. Kicks ahead to Relaford. Relaford almost had it tapped from behind, but she recognized it just in time. Southwestern man-to-man defensively. Here's Wilhelm on the right wing. Down into the corner to Frisbee. Gives it back to Wilhelm. Cut off right outside the block, and unfortunately drug the pivot foot and called for a travel. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers for Mercer so far here early on. No score, 6:20 to play first quarter. Dalton out front. Dye.
Yep.
Okay.
Just got a message.
It's spelled D-A-Y, so
yeah.
I'm sorry. Frisbee dumps down low to Carlton. Carlton shot up and in with a Whitaker bank shot off the right block. So Jalen Dye. Monroe kicks it out. Scott, a 3 off of the left wing, no good. Southwestern had it, saves it back in, but right to Frisbee. And Frisbee gives it over to Relaford. Down in the corner, Wilhelm, 3 on the way.
Oh.
And it bounced up and hit the extension of the backboard. It'll be Southwestern's ball with 5:30 to play, first quarter.
Mercer getting some really good looks.
Dalton with it out top of the key. Scott bounce pass down to Dye on the left baseline, cut off, gives to Monroe. Her shot up, no good, but Southwestern comes down with another offensive rebound. Here's Monroe, bounce pass down in low. Dye gathers and puts it up and in. ties it up at 2 on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. I might have wrote it down wrong in my book. And here's a pass down low intended for Carlton. And we'll get a foul on Baker trying to get the ball back. That's 3 fouls on Mercer here early on, as we have 4:51 left to go. Tied up at 2 on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. This is Williams, pass down low, and a nice pass and a feed inside basket by Monroe. 4-2. Frisbee has it taken away and commits a foul, trying to get it back, her second already.
Mercer really getting down the floor and had an opportunity for Frisbee to get it up, just mishandled the ball. And then once it got away and Southwestern got it, she ended up picking up her second. So Southwestern will shoot from this point on.
Warriors with it out front. Scott, cross court to Dalton. Back to Scott on the cross court. Jumps 3 on the way. No good. Rebound by Baker from Mercer County. Long pass down to Ransdell. Catch. Puts it up and in. Whitaker bank shot for Reese Ransdell, who just came in to replace Frisbee, and we're tied at 4. Dye down into the corner. Scott drives in the lane, cut off, gives to Monroe, kicks it out. Dye for a 3. In and out, no good. And Carlton battling for it. Comes down with a rebound. Kicks ahead to Relaford. Pass down to Wilhelm. Wilhelm puts it up, short, no good. And rebounded by Monroe for Southwestern, and that looked like a walk there at half court. No call. Williams with it, kicks to Dalton into the corner. Back out front to number 14, Williams. Dye dribbles in between, gets down inside, and nice move, puts it up and in. Got all the way to the rim, faked the pass, and then shot it. 6-4, Southwestern back on top. And another turnover by Mercer County on a walking violation. 3:08 to go. As coming in for Southwestern will be number 13, Claire Marie Ramsey, and number 54, Samaj Artis. Dalton pass into the corner to Ramsey, back out front as they're trying to pass. Here's Dalton down low. Good pass to Artis on the other side of the block to put it up and in. Good ball movement for Southwestern as they now lead it 8-4. Carlton to Baker, kicks it out. Ransdell drives, a little floater off the right baseline is good. Reese Ransdell with 4 points, and it's 8-6. Southwestern quickly back the other way. Shot blocked by Carlton, rebounded by Wilhelm. Mercer comes up with it as Relaford crosses into half court. Gives off to Baker way outside, back to Relaford. She's going to shoot a long 3, long, no good. Rebounded by Dalton for Southwestern. Kicks ahead to Artis, running the floor. Gives off to Ramsey, they kick it back out. Dye drives in, bounce pass down low once again to Artis, who puts it up and in.
Baker's got to slide over and cut that pass off.
10-6 Southwestern as we go underneath 2 minutes here in the opening quarter. Relaford on the drive, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Southwestern. Dalton, long pass ahead to Ramsey. Drives to the basket, shot up, no good. And it was going to go out of bounds off of the Warriors over to Mercer County.
Types of calls that have been called so far, I thought they would have called a foul on Baker right there. So it wasn't much contact, so.
Here's Allie Fenwick, who came in along with Emma Fenwick. Here's a 3 from out front by Wilhelm, no good. Rebound, tapped around, battled on the floor, and Southwestern digs it out. 1:25 to go, first quarter. Pass ahead to Scott into front court. Scott dumps it down low. Gets it back out to Scott. Here's Artis on the right block. Drives in, cut off, gets over to Ramsey. Passing it around. Williams for a three. Good off the left wing. As Williams, who scored 22 points in the first game against these two teams, gets the first three. And here's a pass from Mercer County that's going to go into the backcourt. Over and back is the call on the Titans, as Southwestern will have it back.
Good hustle by Fenwick to get to that ball and just force the turnover, because had she not, Southwestern was going to get an easy two in transition.
As Southwestern's really gone down in their bench, as this is Layla Cassada, an 8th grader, in the game. Dalton goes to Artis. Artis looks down low, kicks out to Williams, dribbles outside the arc. Now Dalton drives in, bounces to Artis, ball loose on the floor. Southwestern comes up with it once again. Williams' pass deflected by Ransdell, who almost come up with a steal, but lost it on the baseline. 27.8 seconds left. Big defensive stance here possibly for Mercer as they're down by 7. Comes into Williams. Outside the arc to Scott, cross court. Dalton has it. Pass down low and shot up as Cassada snuck behind the zone. And that's going to be the second foul on Carleton, as Cassada will go to the free throw line with 16.5 seconds left to go here on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard. First free throw is no good. Cassada will have one more free throw attempt. Second one rattles and goes in. Her first point of the game. It's 14-6 as Southwestern's picking up full court. Wilhelm cut off, lost the ball. Monroe takes it, goes to the rim, puts it up and in. And there's another steal. Pass down low, goes out of bounds. And it'll be over to Mercer with 2.3 seconds left to go. Pass deflected. Dalton comes up with it, gets a shot up at the buzzer that's no good. At the end of the first quarter, Thompson Service Center scoreboard, Southwestern 16 and Mercer County 6. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
I'm Alan Goldie with Goldie Financial in Harrodsburg, and I can help you determine if it would be in your best interest to revisit your retirement planning goals. Call me today at 734-4400 or simply stop in. We're located at 116 West Poplar in downtown Harrodsburg. We're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5. Stop by today or give us a call at 734-4400. Alan Goldie, Goldie Financial, GoldieFinancial.com. Member SIPC.
This is John Funkhauser with Johnson & Pullman Insurance. Health insurance is changing, and every business and family needs good advice to get the most coverage for their money. We are always glad to sit down with you and discuss your needs and match them with the best coverage. At Johnson & Pullman Insurance, we work for you. Johnson & Pullman Insurance, 129 South 4th in Danville.
All right, come back and ready to start the second quarter as Southwestern leads at 16-6. Todd?
Southwestern shooting just under 50% from the two-point land, hitting 6 of 11, 1 of 6 from 3. Have 7 rebounds, just 1 turnover. Mercer with 7 turnovers, hitting 3 of 7 overall from the field. All 3 scores were inside the arc.
Baker gets down low, nice move to get there. Goes up with a shot that was contested, no good, and it is lost out of bounds. It'll be Mercer's ball on the baseline. As the Titans will open the second quarter with Izzy Carleton on the bench with 2 fouls. Relaford kicks it way out to Baker. Baker gets it to Ransdell, free throw line, kicks it out. Emma Fenwick with it. Back to Annie Relaford. Dribbles out front, top of the key, off to Baker. Left side now to Wilhelm. Drives. It's down inside. Shot up, no good. Rebounded by Southwestern.
Southwestern switched it up to a man-to-man.
Dye got down inside, lost the ball, picked it up, and put it up and in. Dribbled through the Mercer zone. It's 18-6. Ransdell goes to Baker. Baker passes out to the corner, saved inbounds, stolen away. And turnover on the Lady Warriors as Monroe gets called for a travel in violation there. Tried to come to a stop and just couldn't do so. Warriors picking up now. Half court pass inside there, stolen away.
Tried to force that one.
And we're going to get a whistle and a carry out front on Dye. Back-to-back turnovers for both teams.
That may be the second time I've seen that called all year.
Yeah, don't see it very often. 6:46, yeah.
Kind of like the 3-second violation, which I've counted 5 and 6 seconds down here on Southwestern's bigs occasionally.
Carlton inside, kicks it out to Frisbee. Her three was
partially blocked.
Yeah, I would have thought so too. It hit the side of the backboard and goes out of bounds, but they didn't say it was partially blocked. So ball over to Southwestern, who's on an 8-0 run here. They lead at 18-6. Pass down to Dye, down low to Monroe. As we're doing a very good job, Todd, finding that cutter going through the zone.
Yeah, backside helps not getting there.
Mercer will take a quick timeout as we'll keep it right here. As 30-second timeout brought to you by CC Auto Parts and Service. If your car needs a timeout, visit CC Auto Parts and Service on North 127 in Harrodsburg. And 10-0 run for the Warriors, and they lead at 20-6 on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Turnovers have been the bugaboo.
Yes, Mercer just trying to force some passes, just not taking care of the ball. I wonder how much of that has to do with, again, inexperience. They seem a little rattled, but Southwestern, I think, taking advantage of that matchup back on the 19th, and they're able to go back and look at film and maybe find some spots on the offensive side of things that they could create some opportunities, which right now it seems to be that way. And Mercer just, again, another turnover, just a double dribble. Again, these unforced turnovers.
Dalton into half court. Scott with it. Left wing, back out front. Williams back to Scott. Wide open three. No good. Rebound tapped into the corner. Run down by Southwestern. And they'll save it all the way back out, but it's got to go into the backcourt. How's that not over and back? Goodness.
Finally got it.
Yeah.
3 seconds later.
One official didn't call it, but the other one finally came up and did call it. I mean, he's like, hey, bud, why didn't you call that? And Coach Sauter might be telling you about that now. Baker gets it into Relaford, into the backcourt. Dribbles into front court, pass down to Wilhelm. Three off the left side, no good. Frisbee gets the Mercer rebound. Dribble is back out, circling back to the top to reset. Gives it off to Carlton. Over to Baker, now right side, Frisbee looking down low. Tried to get it inside to Carlton, and we get a foul inside. And I think that's the first foul of the game on Southwestern. Goes on Osborne, her first. Mercer ball on the baseline. 5:24 to go first half. Comes into Baker. Baker faked the screen. Nice move. Got down inside and then tried to pass it cross court and deflected and stolen away.
Needed a bounce pass there.
Dye with it. Outside, dumps it down low to Monroe. Free throw line, drives on Carlton, goes hard to the rim. Shot no good, rebounded by Baker. Good defense by Carlton, that time not to foul. Wilhelm, another three, no good off the left side. Relaford gets the rebound. Down low, cut off. Her pass is stolen away. Dye will run it down, lay it up, no good, but got her own rebound and put it up and in. That just can't happen.
Mercer not getting back, had one defender back.
Pass deflected out front. Wilhelm runs it down. Cross court, tried to get it to Frisbee, knocked out of bounds. Mercer's ball with 4:32 to play, down 22-6. Allie Fenwick back in for Mercer County. The sophomore comes in. Relaford tries to get it down low to Carlton, and just a bad pass over her head. She had to reach her arms up to try to get it, but unable to do so. And another turnover. Dye into front court. Passes down to the baseline to West out front. Williams. Dalton inside the lane, spins, gives off to West. Has to kick it back outside to Dye. Pass stolen away, too hard there for West. Relaford runs out the other way, down inside, gets to her right hand and lays it up and in.
Good cut across there.
Southwestern hurries back. Mercer finally gets back as Carlton blocks it. Here's Wilhelm running the other way, takes it down, no foul called. Ball loose on the floor after the shot, and Southwestern reaches in, picks it up, takes off going the other way. Dalton quickly down, shot up too strong, rebounded by Relaford. 3:39 to go. Cross court, Frisbee fakes on the three, drives in, shot up and in. A little one-handed push shot from the left elbow. First points for Olive Frisbee, and it's a 22-10 score with 3:24 to go. Pass down inside, deflected, and knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay, I believe, with Southwestern. Emma Fenwick back in for Mercer County, and Southwestern runs a couple more players back in as well.
Mercer's had several opportunities from three. If they can ever find that range, they're going to have some opportunities to cut into this lead.
Pass way outside to Williams, gives off to Scott, back to Williams, left wing. Relaford comes out to Challenger. She has to dribble out to half court. Dye with it, cross court. Williams once again. Kicks it to Scott. Inside 3 minutes we go here in the first half. Williams, bounce pass down low to Artis. Good move, but tries to throw it out. Relaford in the passing lane, comes up with a steal. And runs into some trouble and gets fouled there. Foul's going to go on Jalen Dye, her first. Team's second here in the quarter. 2:45 to go. Pass down low to Carlton with the catch. Turns, puts it up and in. As that time Relaford's pass to the right block was a good one. Assist to Annie Relaford. Whitaker bank shot for Izzy Carlton makes it 22-12. Here is Monroe. Kicks it into the corner to Ramsey. Ramsey out front, Williams. Now around to Dye. Pass down. Monroe got in behind. And Carlton with a nice job to contest there and got the rebound on the missed shot.
Mercer with a chance to cut this down to single digits.
Here's Fenwick for a three, and unfortunately that was just a bad pass to set her up. Run out the other way. Scott lays it up and in. You know, to me, Todd, if you're a shooter, you want to be able to catch the ball and just be ready to catch, go up and shoot. That time she had to reach for it, and by the time she did, the defender got there, and she had to rush the shot. No good. Here's the ball knocked out of bounds. It stays with Mercer with 1:55 to play.
Wilhelm back on the floor for Mercer County. Replaces Ransdell.
Mercer's ball on the baseline. Relaford has to kick it all the way out to Carlton. Carlton drives, goes down inside. No foul there. And Southwestern running out the other way. Scott on the drive. And no foul there as well. It's knocked out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Warriors. With 1:45 to go, first half.
A hand on that. That was a dead ball. I mean, a steal ball. I think they should have called a jump ball there.
Williams dumps it down to Moreau. That was a walk.
Yep.
Shot up, no good. Got her own rebound. Kicks it out. Williams open for a three. Good. Best three-point shooter on their team. Can't leave her open. She's hit 2. That's the only 2 they've got. And the lead's up to 15. Frisbee, left side, goes around to Relaford. Relaford drives in, cut off. And gets called for a charge. .116 to go here first half. It's 27-12 in favor of Southwestern.
Turnover number 14 for Mercer.
Williams bounces inside to Monroe, kicks it out. Dalton, right side. Now out front to Dye. Scott, left wing with it. Inside of a minute. Dye with a long three from way out there, and she hit it. 7 points here in the corner for Jalen Dye, and it's 30-12 Southwestern. Carlton dumps it down low to Wilhelm. Wilhelm cut off, turns, goes up for a shot. That's no good. Ball's loose on the floor. Jump ball, possession arrow over to Southwestern.
Good move underneath, create some space. Just didn't have enough on it.
Inside of 25 seconds to go now as Dalton dribbling out front, guarded by Frisbee. Cross court to Scott, goes to Dye, pops out top of the key, drives in, bounce pass over to Monroe. Her shot is partially blocked, no good. Mercer comes down with it, and Relaford just has it taken away from behind. Dye goes the other way, lays it up and in. At the horn. Halftime score on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Southwestern 32 and Mercer County 12. We'll come back in 3 minutes on your halftime show here on the Hometown Radio Network.
My name is Chase Harrington, and I'm from Nicholsville, Kentucky. I've been singing for about 7 years. When I got into performance, I came to Studio G. I've been learning how to look good on stage, how to bring out my voice more in the songs that I sing, how to get confidence. I hear an immense difference in my voice compared to when I started coming here.
Studio G is the performing arts place. To learn more, call 859-734-4394. Studio G. The G stands for growth.
Ready for a fast, safe, and easy way to send your share of the rent money? Put your feet up, because with Zelle, you can send your monthly amount from the comfort of your couch. Zelle is conveniently found in your Farmers National Bank online or mobile banking account, and it's available now. Ask a Farmers National Bank representative for more information. Available to United States bank account holders only. Terms and conditions apply. Farmers National Bank. Member FDIC.
Ostimo, Advanced Sustainable Technologies for Mobility, has been developing cutting-edge automotive solutions for nearly 40 years. Located right here in Harrodsburg, our dedicated workforce is the foundation of our success. We will contribute to a sustainable society and improved quality of life by providing world-leading advanced mobility solutions. If you'd like to know more about joining our team, visit us online, ostimo.com. Ostimo is an equal opportunity employer. Ostimo, mobility beyond.
Hometown Radio's Big Deals offer is out of this world. It's Cosmic Bowling. Experience bowling with an outer space-like atmosphere. Black lights, strobe lights, and pattern lights accent the hit music that beats over the speakers. The lights and music effects make it an out-of-the-world experience. It's all at Galaxy Bowling and Entertainment Center in Richmond. Go have a lot of family fun with our Big Deals Pizza, Pins, and Pepsi Party. The party includes 2 hours of bowling, bowling shoes for up to 6 people, a large pizza, and a pitcher of soda. The retail value is up to $85. At Big Deals online store, get the Pizza, Pins, and Pepsi Party for just $49. Yes, $49. What a deal. It's a big deal out of this world. Shop and save at Big Deals online store, hometownlive.net, hometownlive.net.
Shop local, buy local, save big.
deals at hometownlive.net.
Get the top price for your livestock. Take them to the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, where they have drop-off hours to fit the busy farmer's need. Selling your livestock a profitable and a pleasant experience. Save the hassle of a long haul. Sell your livestock at the Bluegrass South Livestock Market, 277 Courtier Road in Stanford. Call Bluegrass South Livestock Market at 606-365-0665. Bluegrass South Livestock Market in Stanford.
And welcome back here at Lincoln County High School. Second day of the girls' first round 12th region basketball tournament. And we're at the half in the opening game here tonight. It's Southwestern on top, but they have doubled up Mercer County by a little bit more than double, actually. It's 32-12 here. They outscored them 16-6 in both the first and the second quarters. It's time for our halftime show, brought to you by the good folks at 101 Business Solutions. They're located in the Harrodsburg Herald. Stop in and visit with the good folks at 101 Business Solutions if you need office supplies or anything related to that. And we appreciate the folks at 101 Business Solutions for their sponsorship of Mercer County Athletics. Turned over to Todd for our halftime scores and stats, which are sponsored by the Barber Shop, Darren Ransell and his staff in the Casey Convenience Center Shopping Center.
Southwestern shooting 44% from the field, hitting 14 of 32 overall. Shooting 11 of 23 inside the arc and getting up 9 3-pointers and hitting 3. Again, for team average of 44% in the first half. Finished with 15 rebounds and 6 turnovers. They are the only team to go to the charity stripe in that half, shooting 1 of 2 for 50%. For Mercer County, 32% on the night so far, hitting 6 of 19. All 6 baskets were made inside the arc, hitting 6 of 12, so 50%. And 0 of 7 from the three-point line. Ended up with 14 turnovers, 14 rebounds and 15 turnovers there in the first half. And I think that's the critical point right there.
Yep, absolutely. You probably see, and when you were talking in the first game, or the matchup between these two teams a couple of weeks ago, is Southwestern getting up 75 shots total compared to 50-some for Mercer, and obviously the difference is the turnovers and just not being able to get shots up.
Yep, for sure.
All right, so that's where we're at. It's here at the half. It is Southwestern 32, Mercer County 12. Let's take another break, and we'll come back with more of our halftime show when we return in 3 minutes on your hometown radio network.
Hi, this is Scott Bottoms of Danville Office Equipment. We are your locally owned office equipment company that provides a full line of office supplies, furniture, and printing for your office. We are also an authorized Savin dealer and can equip your office with the latest in multifunction machines to allow you to print, copy, scan, and fax with the most outstanding quality in the market. Visit our store on Main Street in the heart of downtown Danville or visit online at doe.bz. Also in Somerset and Lebanon.
It's all about you and Stuart Powell.
Fred Sizemore, General Manager at Stuart Powell Ford Mazda. We are the #1 volume retail dealer for Central Kentucky and the fastest growing Mazda dealer in the state of Kentucky. Our people make a difference and we make it easy. Stop by and see for yourself how car buying should be. 225 South Danville Bypass or online at stuartpowell.com.
Because we know how. It's an easy thing to do in Danville. Stuart Powell Ford Mazda.
Buying a home is a big step, and Whitaker Bank is here to help. The Welcome Home Grant Program by the Federal Home Loan Bank provides eligible buyers with funds to assist with down payment and closing costs. This is Hannah Clark, loan officer with Whitaker Bank. Helping people in our community take the next step into homeownership is what we do. Funds are limited and eligibility requirements apply. Stop by your local Whitaker Bank branch to speak with a lender and learn more about the Welcome Home Grant. Whitaker Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 2505577.
This is John Funkhauser with Johnson & Pullman Insurance. Health insurance is changing, and every business and family needs good advice to get the most coverage for their money. We are always glad to sit down with you and discuss your needs and match them with the best coverage. At Johnson & Pullman Insurance, we work for you. Johnson & Pullman Insurance, 129 South 4th in Danville.
Are you saving enough to maintain your current lifestyle throughout your retirement years? Is it time to increase your retirement plan contributions? Are your asset allocations consistent with your retirement planning goals? I'm Alan Goldie with Goldie Financial in Harrodsburg. Providing for your own financial future as well as for your employees can not only make a difference in your retirement lifestyle, but also help you attract and retain talented employees. Call 734-4400. Goldie Financial, member SIPC.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. With Chevy Lease Loyalty, lease a new 26 Chevy Silverado 1500 Crew Cab 4x4 for only $209 per month for 24 months. $53.49 plus first payment, taxes, and fees due at signing. 10,000 lease miles per year. VIN 162008. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at boballenmotormall.com.
Anytime the crew gets together, one thing's guaranteed. Somebody's hungry. Don't get just any pizza. Get the pizza. The Big New Yorker for just $10. It's Pizza Hut's biggest pizza, made to feed the whole crew. Extra large, foldable slices, and fluffy New York style crust. Seasoned with Parmesan and oregano. The Big New Yorker, just $10 for a limited time. A Danville, Harrodsburg, and Stanford. Order at pizzahut.com or in the app.
Ask Click for a limited time offer. Prices, participation, and availability may vary. Additional charge for extra toppings, max 3, and extra cheese. Taxes, tip, and delivery fees not included.
And welcome back here to the half as getting ready to go third quarter action. Mercer County going to try to dig out and get back into this game, but going to do a little bit better job of taking care of the basketball and cutting down some of the interior passing that Southwestern's done such well a job of tonight, Todd.
Yeah, I think that's the two things that hurt Mercer the most. One, on the offensive end, they just struggling with the basketball, making some unforced errors, trying to force some passes in, some situations that probably aren't the best, or overthrowing. They overthrew several passes inside, just out of reach of their teammates. But then on the defensive end, Southwestern finding some success cutting inside that zone, and backside help is just not getting there in time. So going to have to figure that one out, which we've seen them do in the past. So hopefully they can adjust.
All right, ready to go here in the third quarter as it'll be Mercer County's basketball to start the third. Jalen Dye leads Southwestern with 13. Michaela Monroe with 6. 4 points for Artist. 6 points for Williams on 2 made threes. And Mercer County, Izzy Carlton and Reese Ranistel with 4 points apiece. Here's Wilhelm, free throw line, drives in, cut off, has to kick it out to Relaford. Left side frisbee goes to Carlton, spins, goes up for a shot, and draws a foul.
Yeah, I should have said something about them not going to the line at all.
Yeah, that's you don't see that very often. As foul goes on Osborne, it's going to be her second, and actual first free throws of the night for Mercer County. Carlton gets the first one to go.
Southwestern again changing things up, back to the man-to-man.
Second free throw in and out, no good. Rebounded by Monroe. 32-13 is the Southwestern lead as we start play here third quarter. Dye out front, goes to Dalton, down in the corner to Scott. Cross court to Dye, 3 from out front, no good. And what is that call, Todd? I don't know the motion he made there with his arm. What was that?
Remember that 3-second call that I haven't seen?
Oh, okay.
Finally got it.
He must have been listening to you.
That's 2 in a row.
Baker's
what else I can come up with.
Yeah, down low to Carlton, gets inside, nice. Spins, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Southwestern. Good
nice
entry
move.
Pass there.
Yeah, good entry pass and good move. Just, she lost the ball or.
Dye with a nice move, and a good shot was no good. Rebounded by Baker, and she is fouled on the backside with trying to get a steal there by Scott. Picks up foul. Mercer's ball, 1 minute in to third quarter.
2 quick ones here in the first minute of the third.
Relaford walks it into front court, bounces to Frisbee, passes to get it down to Carlton. Pass knocked out of bounds. Relaford will inbound for Mercer on the baseline. Gets it to Carlton, shoots a three, out of the corner, no good, tapped around, and off of Mercer, out of bounds. Lady Titans are going to pick up full court here in the press.
Carlton not shooting many threes on the season, but probably the closest shot they've shot from three tonight so far.
Dye just ran through everybody, took it all the way down, got the left-hand layup, no good. Frisbee with a three off. Wilhelm tries to save it in bounds. And Mercer has not made a three tonight, and Todd, they really, I don't think, have been close on any.
Going to get Frisbee. Just didn't. Got a late start trying to cut her off on the sideline. Going to pick up her third.
Emma Fenwick will come in to replace Frisbee. 6:30 to play, third quarter. Southwestern 32, Mercer County 13. Go to Monroe, bounce it down on the baseline. They kick it out. Osborne, top of the key. Now to the right side to Dalton. That's a double dribble. And Southwestern coach not very happy with the play so far here in the third quarter. He wants to talk it over. He's going to get a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. 30-second timeouts are brought to you by the folks at CC Auto Parts and Service. If your car needs a timeout, stop in and see them at CC Auto Parts and Service on North 127 in Harrodsburg. Titans have played a little better, I guess you could say, here in the third quarter. Got the ball down inside twice and scored once.
Had some looks from outside, just can't find the range. Seemed to be a little long on all the threes. Actually thought Carlton's was going to go in, but from the corner.
Relaford dribbles up to the sideline, cut off over there, and Mercer will need to get a timeout there as she dribbled right into a trap right in front of the bench.
Yep, that's what Coach Schouder calls his poop zone. He doesn't like to see his players stop there on the sideline. You pick up a dribble there, it's tough.
Don't forget, coming up in the second game tonight will be Boyle County and Pulaski County, two of the top-rated teams still left. I guess you could say number one and number two in the 12th region. It should be a good game. 6:03 to go, third quarter. Mercer with the ball, pass down to Carlton, and pass was over her head. She went back to go get it, and get a jump ball called, and it'll be possession arrow to Southwestern.
Yeah, just passes just beyond handleable reach.
Dalton in the backcourt in some trouble, kicks it ahead to Scott. Now they've got numbers. Scott down to Osborne. Osborne shot up, and she is fouled by Maddie Baker. Second foul on Baker, and Osborne will go to the free throw line. Averages 5 points on the season. Scoreless here tonight until then as she knocks the first one down. Second free throw is also good. 34-13. And Relaford's pass is deflected in backcourt, saved by Dye, gives off to Dalton, down, her shot's blocked. Mercer comes up with it, and Relaford's called for a traveling violation in the backcourt. 2 turnovers inside of 5 seconds here for Mercer, which continues to add to the count.
Just 1 step forward and 2 steps back, seems like.
Southwestern's pass goes all the way through everybody, right to Williams, who shoots a 3, no good. Rebounded by Scott, who dribbles to the corner. She shoots a three that's off. Relaford gets the Mercer rebound. Pass down to Carlton on the left block. Tries to get it over to Baker. It's deflected and loose on the floor. Wilhelm comes up with it. She drives in. Shots blocked. Southwestern has it. Running the other way. Dye gives off to Scott. Tries to dump it inside and is stolen away. Nice job by Fenwick, Mercer County, to come up with a steal. And she just dribbles it right into Dye, who loses it. Ball loose on the floor. Relaford picks it up. Pass down to Fenwick through her hands and picked up by Southwestern. Monroe dribbles up to front court, crosses over to Dye. Pump fake, pull-up jumper, no good. Too long on an air ball. Once again on the drive, got down inside, put it up, no good. Rebounded by Maddie Baker. Carlton, free throw line, dribbles down inside, and they're going to get a reach-in foul. It's going to get called on, looks like Williams, for Southwestern, reaching in her first. Mercer's ball on the baseline with 4:24 to go here in the third quarter. Comes into Carlton right underneath. Gets the shot up, off the rim, no good. Lead out pass to Williams, running the break, puts it up and in. 8 points for Williams, and the lead is 36-13. Frisbee, left wing, bounce pass to Carlton, dumps it down low to Baker. Nice move on the baseline, and Maddie Baker puts it in with a Whitaker Bank shot, her first two of the night. Here's Dalton, trapped down inside, pass deflected, picked up by Williams, and Southwestern quickly gets a timeout.
Yeah, about to get the 10-second call there, but coach anticipating that, making a quick timeout, so they're going to take a full timeout now.
All right, we'll take it with them. Back in 1 minute here on your hometown radio network.
Looking for something more from your personal checking account? Then one of our new Community Trust Advantage checking accounts might be right for you. Our Advantage checking accounts offer great features such as ID Protect, roadside assistance, cell phone protection, travel and leisure discounts, and shopping rewards, which makes it easier for you to save money on everyday purchases. Learn more at ctbi.com. Get more out of your checking. Open an account today. Our friendly professional staff at one of our mini branches will be happy to assist you.
Community Trust Bank, building communities built on trust. Member FDIC, terms and conditions apply.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Save as much as $13,500 off MSRP on Bob Allen's selection of new GMC Sierra 1500 Denali Crew Cab 4x4s. Over 30 to choose from. Stock M26528, MSRP $73,885. Must have qualified trade. Bob Allen GMC on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
All right, back to action. Southwestern breaks the press. Monroe pass down to Artis on the back. Can't get up a shot. They kick it out. Dalton's three off the left wing is good. First three-point basket made of the night by Kylie Dalton, and it's 39-15. Ransdell jumper off the baseline, a little long, no good. Frisbee gets the Mercer rebound. Gets it to Baker. And Baker was standing on the in line. A turnover for Mercer County, and Coach Souter wants another timeout here. 3:19 to go as we'll keep it right here. It's coming out of that previous break. It's 39-15 in favor of Southwestern. Todd, gym's starting to fill up a little bit. Wasn't too big of a crowd here at the start of this game.
Yeah, I guess everybody anticipating this next matchup. Pulaski County getting knocked off in the district championship game, which was, I think, a little bit of a shocker for everybody. Them being ranked number 2 in the region, but ought to be a good game.
Yes, sir. It should do so, as the Boyle County and Pulaski County winner will take on the winner of this game. Second game on Friday night in the semifinals of the girls 12th region. The boys 12th region gets underway tomorrow night down at Pulaski County as they'll play Wednesday night and Thursday night first round games.
I'll have to listen to Joe on the way home.
Yeah. All right, coming back to action, it'll be Southwestern's ball, comes into Williams. Williams dribbles up the right side, cross-court pass to Dalton. They'll break the press easily. Down low to Monroe, bounce pass to the other side of the block, and they've done that very well all night long. Artis with another basket, she's got 6 points. Wilhelm out front, back over to Baker. Left side to Olive Frisbee. Wilhelm pops out, back to Frisbee. Didn't want the shot, gives it off to Wilhelm. Her pass is deflected, stolen away. Southwestern runs the other way. Dalton down inside, shot blocked by Carlton, and Carlton comes down with a rebound. She brings it down the floor herself, kicks it to Frisbee. 3 out of the corner, long, no good. Rebounded by Monroe. She's going to dribble it the length of the floor. A little spin move. About 4 steps there, but no call. Ransdell gets the rebound.
Euro step.
2 of those Euro steps, it looked like.
That's right.
Frisbee has it out front. Dribbles in and get a whistle. And a Southwestern foul comes on number 54, Artist. Her first. Olive Frisbee will go to the line for Mercer County with 2:05 to go here in the third quarter.
Her first time tonight, just the second for Mercer County.
Frisbee misses the first free throw, and coming in for Mercer County is number 23, Lizzie Nichols, for the first time tonight, the junior. Second free throw also no good. Carlton got the rebound, turn, puts it up, no good. And rebounded by Southwestern. Pass up ahead, too far for Williams, and goes out of bounds, turnover. Emma Fenwick returns for Mercer, replace Olive Frisbee. 1:55 to go. On the floor for Mercer County is Allie Fenwick and Emma Fenwick, Karis Wilhelm, Izzy Carlton, and Lizzie Nichols. Pass down low, deflected, and stolen away.
Last touch by Southwestern.
It's like Mercer's they're trying to go inside, but really not seeing the opportunity to get the pass in there before they throw it. Comes into Carlton, unable to make the catch. Williams runs out the other way. She tries to get it over to Scott on the opposite side of the floor, but it's behind her and goes out of bounds. So both teams a little bit on the struggle bus right now, taking care of the basketball.
I think that was intended for someone out front trying to get it over top of the zone, but Carlton with those long arms was able to get a hand on it.
Wilhelm out front, down to Fenwick, right corner, back out to Wilhelm. Goes to Carlton, puts down a dribble, gets down inside, and draws another foul on Artist. That's going to be her second, 5th team foul here in the quarter. So Izzy Carlton will get 2 free throws coming up. She's got 5 points here on the night.
She's just 1 of 4 so far. There we go.
Carlton knocks it in at the free throw line. One more coming and gets 2 out of 2 on the night there at the strike. 41-17, pass down low. West open, shot up, no good. Rebounded by Carlton. Dribbling up the middle of the floor. Runs into some traffic and it's called for traveling as she tried to come to a stop and unable to do so there.
They missed another jump ball there. The official hadn't made it across the timeline yet. Got 2 down here watching.
1:10 to play here in the quarter. Mercer back in their 2-3 zone. Scott out front, cross to Williams, back to Scott. Dribbles right side, dumps it down to Artist on the block, kicks it to the corner. 3 by Williams, no good. Mercer County rebound by Nichols. Nichols tips ahead to Frisbee. Frisbee dumps it down to Fenwick. Pass just a little too high and unable to make the catch. Southwestern rolls the other way, gives it up to Dye, lays it up and in. 35 seconds. Pass inside intended for Carlton. Batted, saved inbounds. And we're going to get a jump ball. Possession arrow to Mercer County. 28.8 to go here in the third quarter. Comes into Carlton, turns, goes up and scores and draws a foul. Southwestern foul goes on Ramsey, her first. 2-point basket by Carlton, and back to the free throw line for another attempt here. Carlton's free throw is good. So it's 43-20 on the Thompson Service Center scoreboard. Southwestern with the basketball as they kick it ahead. Hand off to Ramsey. She kicks it off her feet, lost it. Mercer comes up with a turnover. Wilhelm in backcourt. And there's actually a hand checking foul. We don't see those called very often either this year.
We didn't see them earlier tonight either.
Foul goes on Ramsey, her second, so Karis Wilhelm gets the chance to go to the free throw line for the first time. More attempt here. And she gets that one to go. 1 of 2. 43-21 is the score with 16 seconds left, third quarter. Comes into Dye. She just takes off right down the middle of the floor, has some room, drives down, tries to pass to the baseline, and it's knocked out of bounds by Mercer. 10.3 seconds. Southwestern's ball on the baseline. Dye looking to inbounds. Kicks it out to Williams. Inside of 10 seconds, pass to Monroe. Dumps it down to Artis on the baseline. Back to Monroe in between her legs. Mercer comes up with a steal, but unable to get a shot up from the backcourt. We're bringing into the third quarter. Thompson Service Center scoreboard. It is Southwestern 43, Mercer County 21. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
Buying a home is a big step, and Whitaker Bank is here to help. The Welcome Home Grant Program by the Federal Home Loan Bank provides eligible buyers with funds to assist with down payment and closing costs. This is Hannah Clark, loan officer with Whitaker Bank. Helping people in our community take the next step into home ownership is what we do. Funds are limited and eligibility requirements apply. Stop by your local Whitaker Bank branch to speak with a lender and learn more about the Welcome Home Grant. Whitaker Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender, NMLS number 2505577.
This is John Funkhauser with Johnson & Pullman Insurance. Health insurance is changing, and every business and family needs good advice to get the most coverage for their money. We are always glad to sit down with you and discuss your needs and match them with the best coverage. At Johnson & Pullman Insurance, we work for you. Johnson & Pullman Insurance, 129 South 4th in Danville.
All right, coming back to action is ready to go here. Fourth quarter, Southwestern comfortably ahead at the time, 43-21. They outscored Mercer 11-9 there in the third quarter. And they'll get the ball here to start the fourth quarter. Titans with Frisbee, Wilhelm, Carlton, Allie, Fenwick, and Ransdell on the floor. Three by Williams from Southwestern, no good. Rebounded by Carlton for Mercer County. Wilhelm kicks to Ransdell. Ransdell back out top to Wilhelm. As they play catch out front. Wilhelm dumps it to Carlton, puts down a dribble, gets down inside. Shot rolls around the rim and comes off. Rebounded by Southwestern. Pass down on the baseline and unable to handle it. Goes out of bounds and a turnover.
Carlton getting several attempts there, attacking the basket once she gets the ball inside. Just can't figure out the angle. Trying to kiss it off the glass.
Wilhelm out front, picks up the dribble, gives off to Frisbee. Frisbee with a dribble and a three that's no good. Saved and put up by Fenwick, no good. Got her own rebound, put it up, no. Got a rebound, put it up again, no. And rebounded by Southwestern. Monroe running the other way, gives off. Now Dye, bounce pass to Monroe, put up a shot, rolls in and out. And Allie Fenwick goes down, picks up the ball, gives it off to Wilhelm, but we get a foul in the backcourt on Monroe. Her first foul of the night.
His first team foul here in the fourth.
Good work inside by Allie Fenwick there last time on the offensive board. Frisbee dribbles to the top. We'll shoot it once again and banks it in. Three-pointer from just off the side of the right wing there. First one of the night for Mercer County. 43-24 is the Southwestern score. Here's Artist on the right baseline. Takes it back out front to Dye. Dye dribbles around the circle out front, kicks it to the left side. Now back across to Dye, dumps it down low to Artist. Spins, cut off. Her pass deflected by Ransdell. And we're going to get timeout. I didn't think they had possession of the ball to call a timeout there, Todd, but
I don't think they did at that when the whistle was blown.
We'll take it with them. It's 43-24. Southwestern leading 6:10 to play here. Back in 1 minute on your hometown radio network.
April Ellis, one-on-one business solutions.
We offer what you need to get your business running. If you need help designing social media posts, we can do that. You need a paper towel dispenser installed, we can do that too. Checks and journals, pens, everything you need to keep your business going each day. That's what we do. You can just give us a call, 734-2726. You can email us at orders@come2101.com. You can reach us through our Facebook page and Twitter and Instagram.
Danville's Deal Maker, Bob Allen.
Together, let's drive at Bob Allen Chevrolet. Hi, I'm John Welsh, inviting you to save on Bob Allen's selection of over 30 new 26 Chevy Silverado 2500 4x4s, now priced as low as $53,498. Stock M26481. Bob Allen Chevrolet, located on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online anytime at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
Pass inside there, and Monroe got a shot up, bounced around on the rim a couple times, falls off, and out of bounds to Mercer County. Southwestern's picking up full court. Pass comes into Frisbee. Frisbee in trouble, picks up a dribble in the backcourt. Pass is deflected, stolen away. And we get a jump ball as Wilhelm digs in there, ties it up, so the possession goes back to Mercer County. So Relaford will come in to replace Frisbee. Backcourt, kicks ahead to Baker. Baker off to Relaford. Dribbling out front, goes to Carlton, right wing, hands off. Karis Wilhelm dribbles in, and shot up on the rim, no good. Carlton got the rebound and puts it back up and in. 12 points for Carlton. Dye runs the length of the floor. Nobody picked her up. Her shot rolls off the front of the rim. And Carlton gets, or excuse me, Baker has the rebound for Mercer. Relaford into traffic, stolen away. Williams gives off to Scott, lays it up and in. And here's another turnover in backcourt. Scott's pass as she throws it down low, intercepted by Baker. And Relaford's pass way down floor is picked off. Three out of the corner by Scott, no good. Rebounded by Dye. Kicks it out to Dalton for a three that's no good. Dye got another rebound and turns and puts it up and in. 17 now for Dye. Lead back up to 21. Wilhelm in trouble. And Mercer has to call a timeout. Timeout, Mercer County with 4:40 to go here in the contest. Timeouts are brought to you by CC Auto Parts and Service. If your car needs a timeout, visit CC Auto Parts and Service on North 127 in Harrodsburg. Todd, it's been a struggle at times for Mercer to get the ball up against the press.
Yes, it
Sometimes they've broke it and been able to go on in and score, but I guess that's what the press is designed to do, of course.
Yeah, they got to attack the middle of it. They got to, ball's got to move quickly, and so anytime they hesitate, that's where it creates problems.
So it's 4:40 left to go here on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard clock. Southwestern 47 and Mercer County 26. It's going to be Mercer's ball in backcourt. Baker kicks it into Wilhelm, dribbles up right into a trap. Ball tapped away and stolen. Give it off to Dye. Kicks it to Osborne. Long three is going to be short and out of bounds over to Mercer County. Carlton will dribble up as Southwestern pulls off the press. Picks up the dribble, hands it to Frisbee, who loses it, picks it up. In trouble, gets it out to Allie Fenwick. Baker, pass, deflected, stolen away. And we get a reach-in foul in the backcourt on Frisbee for Mercer County. It's going to be her fourth. Reese Ransel comes in for Maddie Baker. 4 minutes and 1 second left to go. Into Williams out front. Now Dye has it against the Mercer 2-3 zone. Left side Scott down into the corner Osborne. Kicks it out front. Nice fake there by Dye. Drives in. Another fake. Carlton blocks it out of bounds. Southwestern's ball on the baseline. You know, Todd Dye is left-handed. You don't see a whole lot of left-handed players, but she's very good handling the basketball.
Indeed she is.
That time she was posting up. They tried to get it to her. It's stolen away. Wilhelm gives it over to Frisbee, puts it up and in. Assist to Wilhelm. And we get a turnover on Southwestern in the backcourt. 3:29 left to go. Titans will have the ball right in front of the Mercer bench. Frisbee gets it into Ransdell out at the timeline. Ransdell dribbles top of the key. Right side to Wilhelm, drives, cut off, and called for traveling. As Mercer continues to try and pick up on the press here with 3:21 to go, trailing 47-28. Pass comes into Williams, gives to Dalton, runs it up the right side. Now kicks off to Williams in the front court and gets it back. Williams thought about a three, bunts it down to Dye, kicks outside to Dalton. Now Monroe passes down to Dye on the left block. She puts it up and in. 49-28 Southwestern. Carlton dribbles, cut off, gives off to Karis Wilhelm. Dribbles back outside, back to Carlton. Out to Fenwick. Mercer passing around. Wilhelm has it left wing. Thought about the three, gives off to Frisbee. And reset out front. Wilhelm drives in, cut off, gets a shot up on the rim, no good. Tapped up by Fenwick. Carlton comes up with it, and her shot is out of bounds. Was falling away there and had some contact, no foul called. Shot goes out of bounds with 2:21 to go. Monroe dribbles up, cut off, kicks ahead to Dye. Bounce pass left side, beautiful pass to Williams. Puts it up and in and is fouled. Todd, I have to say this Southwestern team is one of the best interior passing teams I think that I've seen this year. Williams converts on the three-point play. She's in double figures with 11. It's 52-28. Wilhelm out front. Kicks it to Allie Fenwick. Gives off to Carlton. Lays it up, no good. Ball loose on the floor, and it'll stay with Mercer as it goes out of bounds. Emma Fenwick returns to the lineup for Mercer with 1:57 to play. Pass in is deflected, stolen away. They kick it ahead to Dye, who will go all alone and lay it up and in. Pass intended for Carlton, stolen away. Dye once again as she's racking up on the layups. As Dye gets two more, and it's now 56-28 with 1:39 to go. Southwestern with a quick timeout to get 5 substitutes on the floor. Wilhelm will dribble it up for Mercer. Kicks to Ransdell on the out front. Outside to Fenwick, goes to Carlton. Carlton dribbles in, cut off, goes up for a shot, and we get a whistle and a foul called. Foul's going to go on West for Southwestern, her first, team second. Izzy Carlton to the free throw line for Mercer. First free throw bounces high off and no good. It's 4 out of 6 at the line here tonight, and got one more. Free throw drops in. 13 for Carlton, and it's 56-29. Ball loose in the backcourt. Southwestern maintains as West gets it across half court with 1:16 to play. Kicks it outside to Ramsey. Ramsey dribbling around, bounce pass to the right side and gets it back. Goes to West inside, kicks it back out. Inside of a minute left to play here in the game. Ramsey deflected, almost stolen by Fenwick, goes into the backcourt. Bounce pass down low. West with a shot, puts it up and in. First 2 of the night for Andrea West. Mercer quickly the other way. Ransdell, jump shot off the side, no good. Fenwick for Mercer County has it, gives to Carlton. Carlton cut off, kicks it back out front. Wilhelm drives, gets down inside, her shot up, too strong, tapped around, and Southwestern comes up with it. 19 seconds as they'll kick it up front. And Southwestern gets a quick timeout. Bring in a player as it looked like one of his kids might have got hurt there to get the player in. So 17.8 seconds to go as Southwestern will inbound it. Ramsey across the half court. Down to 8 seconds. Dribbling out front, and clock's going to run out on the Mercer County Lady Titans here this season. The final score on your Thompson Service Center scoreboard: Southwestern advances as they defeat Mercer 58-29. We'll come back in 3 minutes and wrap it up here on your hometown radio network.
This is John Funkhauser with Johnson & Pullman Insurance. Health insurance is changing, and every business and family needs good advice to get the most coverage for their money. We are always glad to sit down with you and discuss your needs and match them with the best coverage. At Johnson & Pullman Insurance, we work for you. Johnson & Pullman Insurance, 129 South 4th in Danville.
My name is Casey Riggs. I'm from Rough River, Kentucky. I've sung all my life, started out in church, of course. From there, I sung any opportunity I could. I come to Studio G to develop my voice and, most importantly, confidence. I'm now part of a group called the Purple Vibes. We sing in local festivals, shows here at Studio G, and without Studio G, I wouldn't have that opportunity.
Studio G is the performing arts place. To learn more, call 859-734-4394. Studio G. The G stands for growth.
Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive is a full-service auto center providing a wide range of tire and auto care services. They provide customers with tires of all brands and sizes. Harrodsburg Tire and Automotive can accommodate vehicles from small cars to dually trucks. They offer a lot of auto maintenance services, including brakes, front-end work, alignments, engine repairs, computer diagnostics, tune-ups, oil changes, and so much more. North College Street next to Napa. Give them a call, 734-4563, 734-4563 for Harrodsburg Tire.
What does it mean to believe in something? To truly support and get behind it? To be committed and invested in making sure it succeeds and grows? At First Financial Bank, we go beyond banking, providing resources for dreams that matter and giving back to projects that make a difference. As our family grows, our commitment to serve the community grows with it. First Financial Bank, because together, we're better. First Financial Bank, member FDIC.
CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it. No appointment necessary. Fast, friendly auto service every time. We'll have you in and out, hassle-free. Brakes, engines, and service of every kind. With free pickup and free delivery. CC Auto Parts and Service is the difference. We get it.
Are you looking for a pharmacy that does more than just hand you a prescription in a paper bag? A pharmacist who knows you and your family members on a first-name basis? Thompson's Pharmacy is a family and locally owned independent pharmacy that provide exactly that every day. Thompson's Pharmacy will deliver, package your medicine, and to assist you more, they have a clinic available in the store. Open weekdays 9 till 7 and Saturdays 9 to noon. Thompson's Pharmacy in Harrodsburg, North College Street.
Danville's deal maker, Bob Allen.
Bob Allen GMC, we are professional grade. Save as much as $11,000 off MSRP on Bob Allen's selection of new GMC Sierra 2500 Crew Cab AQ4X 4x4s. Stock M26611. MSRP $98,544. Must have qualified trade. Bob Allen GMC on Maple Avenue in Danville, or shop online at BobAllenMotorMall.com.
All right, welcome back to our post-game wrap-up report here tonight. Post-game wrap-up report brought to you by the good folks at Custom Promotional Products. Stop in and see them for your favorite teamwear and all of your embroidery needs. You can visit with Cindy and Larry in Harrodsburg on Lexington Street. Give them a call at Custom Promotional Products at 734-5222. Our scores and stats brought to you this season by the Barber Shop. Darren Ransdell and his staff, located in the Casey Convenience Center Shopping Center. And I'll turn it over to Todd for our post-game stats.
Southwestern shooting a whopping 49% from the field, getting up 80 attempts at the basket, hitting 39. They were 35 of 64 inside the arc and 4 of 16 from beyond three-point line. Finished with 28 rebounds on the night, had 17 turnovers. Went to the line 5 times, hitting 4, shooting 80% from the free throw line. For Mercer County, they shot 33% getting up 30 attempts, hitting 10 on the night. Finished 4 of 18 inside the arc, and from beyond, just 1 of 6. Finished with 32 rebounds, and a stat that stands out, 33 turnovers on the night. Shooting 5 of 11 from the charity stripe, hitting 45%.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right, individual scoring for both teams. Southwestern led in scoring tonight by their leading scorer on the season, junior Jalen Dye. She finished with 23 points, got 8 of them there in the fourth quarter, and most all of those on layups after steals on the press. But 23 points. The only other player in double figures was Mackenzie Williams, and she finished with 11 points for Southwestern. 6 points for Michaela Monroe, 6 points for Simaj Artis, 4 points for Kiara Scott, 3 points for Kylie Dalton, 2 points for Molly Osborne, 2 points for Andrea West, 1 point for Layla Cassida, and then Claire Marie Ramsey also played but didn't score, and then they did get a bunch of subs in at the very end of the game there for Southwestern. Mercer County tonight led in scoring by their leading scorer, Izzy Carlton. Carlton had held to 13 points tonight, but she led Mercer County, and the only player in double figures for the Titans. Olive Frisbee had 7 points, 4 points for Reese Ransdell, 2 points apiece for Annie Relaford and Maddie Baker, 1 point for Karis Wilhelm on 1 free throw, and then Emma Fenwick, Allie Fenwick, and Lizzie Nichols played for the Lady Titans but didn't score here tonight, as Mercer did not get into double digits in any of the quarters tonight. They scored 6 in the first, 6 in the second, 9 in the third, and only 8 points in the fourth quarter to finish overall with 29 points. As Southwestern posted 16, 16, 11, and then 15 in the final quarter to get the victory as they advanced with a final score of 58-29. So Southwestern advances to the semifinals on Friday night. They'll open in the second ball game against the winner of this next game coming up between Pulaski County and Boyle County. And you'll be able to listen to that game on our hometown radio network as well tonight.
Be interesting to see how this one turns out.
Yep. As we said, 2 of the teams with the best records and the highest 2 RPI teams left in the region is these 2 teams. Unfortunately, they have to meet each other in the opening round, as Pulaski County lost in the finals of the 46th district to Rockcastle County, as they defeated Rockcastle twice throughout the season. So don't think these 2 teams met this year. So it'll be an interesting game to watch, and listen to the broadcast on the Hometown Radio Network driving home.
Yes, it will be.
All right, well, Todd, the season is in the books.
Another one, yep, and it's gone quick. But you know, a lot of positives to this young team from Mercer County. They did a lot of good things, had a lot of good opportunities that kind of slipped away. At times they had a really good chance to beat this Pulaski County team just a few weeks ago as well. Again, shorthanded on players that night. Alexa Wade was out due to illness that night and just played extremely well, and that one went down to the wire. So we had several of those opportunities, and I think the difference in that is you have to go back to it. Coach has mentioned it several times. It's the youth factor and the lack of experience and game experience. And so this year is, I think, a great building block for them. I don't know that many people really expected them to make it back here to the region. But talking to Coach Souter last weekend, he was here 19 years in his first run, first stint. And then even before that, he doesn't remember a time that Mercer County hadn't been in the region. So finishing either at least a district championship or a runner-up. I think the majority of those have been district championships for the Lady Titans. So hopefully build on this and be ready to come back next year and do some things and get our program back up on top.
Well, as the Titans will return everyone. No seniors this year on the roster and a very young team, and obviously they improved by accumulating quite a few more wins this year than they did last year, and both times made it to the 12th region, losing last year in the first round to Wayne County. This year, unfortunately, dropping in the first round to a very good Southwestern team that maybe didn't shoot the ball the best from the outside, but played very well inside, got a lot more offensive rebounds, I guess, than I kind of thought they would. Yeah. And good interior passing team, and they did enough tonight to secure the victory.
Yeah, just and I think again that older, experienced team, and after playing Mercer the first time just a couple weeks ago, it gave Southwestern some opportunities to find some maybe holes in that defense, and it is a very different style defense, and the Lady Titans have been very successful all year with it, but they were able to expose a couple things, and I think it's just a matter of figuring it out and getting backside help is what hurt Mercer tonight.
All right, well, that is going to wrap it up for us here tonight. If you like area high school basketball, turn it over to RNZ and listen to Joe Mathis as they'll call the Bull County game here coming up, 14 minutes away from tip-off here in the second game here tonight. And we want to pay special thanks to all of our sponsors who've made a great addition to our Hometown Radio Network team, as we appreciate all those folks that help us broadcast the games throughout the season long. A big thanks to the great folks back at the studio that's worked with us all season as well. Jason was with us tonight. He does a fantastic job, and we greatly appreciate all the work that he helps keeps us in line. And also Mr. Mike, who's been with us most of our games this season, but a great job there as well. And our general manager, Robert Wagner, is terrific to allow us to do this and broadcast Mercer County and Bergen games for our community. What do you got there that's so funny? You want to share anything?
Just giving my daughter a hard time. She